Game Day. Game Day has a lot of connotations and a lot of meanings in different types of environments and in different parts of the world. Now, when I think of Game Day, I think back to high school sports. So this is for all of you sports fans out there who want to go back to the prime days of your last game, the last hurrah that you had with your team. So, Game Day, for me, I think back to when I was back on my wrestling team. And it meant a lot to me because there's something special about that sport for myself. And it was the fact that unlike a lot of sports, there are some that are very similar, but unlike a lot of sports where you go on as a team, you walk off as a team, and the whole team's performance can hinge on one individual. It's still the same for wrestling, however, you're responsible for yourself. It is you and one other person on that mat, and there's no whistles, bells, balls. It is you and that other person until that buzzer sounds from the alarm. And I think there's something incredibly special in that. And when you're with your team and you're getting ready and you're getting into the zone, a lot of things go through your head. But one thing that always sticks with me is the ferocity, but with respect. And I think nothing embodies that better than the Gameday from the Maori people. So Gameday is a haka, and it is a traditional performance song display of respect, but of competition. Now, I don't have the full history, nor will I act as if I do, but I say that if you're able to go and do some research and watch a couple of hakas, there's tons online. You'll see how incredible the display truly is. And I hope that this song makes it to your playlist because it brings back those reminiscent feelings of giving it my all and doing everything I can until the absolute last one. So with that, I encourage you to listen to Gameday.
Game Day. What a day it is. A day of celebrations, a day of competition, and a day to have fun and bring up the energy if you're needing a little second wind in your life. So when I think of Game Day, it's funny. I think of the past few years when I would meet up with a friend of mine and we would go have these intense competitions, mano y mano. And it's funny, you won't be prepared for this because this is not a game that most people typically think of when they think of heated competition, but we took this game serious. We played with high stakes. Well, they weren't that high, but our pride was on the line. If you won, you had bragging rights. And so we'd show up every week and we'd play. And this game was originally stuffed in a corner, unnoticed by everyone who would walk by. They'd put drinks down on this table. They would mistreat poor Sandy. Now you might be wondering, who's Sandy? Sandy is the nickname for Sandy Flats, our name for the shuffleboard table that we played on. And we would come out once or twice a week, and we would play shuffleboard, and we'd do a best out of 7 tournament. And whoever won would buy, we reversed it. So usually the loser buys the drinks, but we said the winner would buy the drink to console the loser. So we would play these shuffleboard tournaments, but the reason I'm telling you about this game day is because when I wanted to get in the zone, my mental headspace to be prepared for this competition, I would always bring my JBL Charge 3 speaker along with me, and I would load up whatever tune would most get me in that mental headspace. And that's why for this game day pick, the song I'm choosing is Hikute by King New. Because this song, right from the beginning, it has the whole crowd surge. And it makes you feel excited and pumped up, and they bring the energy. And if you want something that gets you in the mindset of competition and ready to go give it your all, and it's going to be an intense competition, that's the pick from me.